Yes, people, you know what? We've got a very special guest joining us, okay? He's going to be joining us all the way from JA, the great sounds of Anthony Cruz. You know what? I'm happy to announce that he's coming right now, okay? He's going to be joining us and he's here. Please welcome. So, Anthony Cruz, how you doing?
I'm doing great, What's up? Greetings, man. Enough love and enough respect right across.
Definitely. Blessings every time. So, you know what? Tell the listeners out there a little bit about yourself, who you are.
Well, born and raised in Mandeville, Manchester, see a parish. Of so many superstars.
Yeah.
Luciana Garnet Silk, who's my uncle, Tony Rebel, Third World. What about people come from Manchester, man,
You're just listing them, man. You're just listing them. So, tell me and the listeners out there how your musical journey began, how it kind of all started, your humble beginnings.
Well, it started, I would say, roughly around 16 when I discovered, I had a voice and thing, but, went through the same, when you're going to school, do school concerts and, you become popular, start, singing on sound systems, making recording on the back of record, play the version and record, your songs to cassette and go home and listen. So I've been through all of that, so it's like a development where, I knew I had a voice and I just keep working at developing my voice, and it's just a blessing, because your voice is something I would say is a gift from the Almighty. It's a gift where you can use it to, send a positive message across the world and uplift and educate and,
Yeah, for real. That's good, man.
touch people, yeah, man.
For real. So you know what? I know you just dropped it in, and you said you're the nephew of Garnet Silk. So what's that like?
It's just normal.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, because it's not about music; it's about family,
For real, for real.
Right. So, but I'm very honored to know that I have a talented singer who is respected and loved right across the world in my family. I mean, that's very good,
For real.
You also have Aaron Silk, who is his brother.
Yeah.
You have his son doing his thing right now, Garnet Silk Jr. So we have quite a few talented people. We do also have females that sing, but they don't really take it as serious as us. So we're from a musical family,
For real. So you know what? You're gonna have to answer this question, because when you say somebody in the family, is well known, people automatically assume that you get all the, all the help, all the support, everything like that. Tell us how it goes.
No, sir.
I gotta ask it. I gotta ask it.
To be honest, it's just recently people start knowing that, because when I started singing, I mean, I never really mentioned it. Reason being, I'm a person like this. I like to prove myself and, work on my own talent and see what I am capable of doing, than just say, well, Garnet Silk is my uncle looking for my Garnet supporters to support me. You know what I'm saying? And I said, so I wasn't really working off that. I came on the scene and I wrote my own songs. Because through them I find my way, and establish myself. And then after that, now, when I, start becoming a household name, I start, using it now to show the people that you're related. So a lot of people, especially our radio man, them always say, how come you hold a secret so long? Because a lot of people, some people will know, because a lot of people that really read and go into depth when they come to artists, unless them really, really, really into the artist like that. You forget what I mean. You know what I mean? So a lot of people didn't never know until we start really say it, because my family I say, how come you interview them when you left out Garnet and Prairie and everything? So I see where it's not only about trying to get or looking at support from Garnet supporter, but it is good to let people know your affiliation with the the person, because it's very important, you know, to know that you come from a musical family. You know, try sound like him, you know, try write like him, but you do your thing and it work. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Big respect. Thank you for answering that as well.
Yeah.
So, tell us about the album, Cruise Control. Tell us something about that album.
Well, you know, me, I used to have a couple album wells, you know, but Cruise Control is an album, I think. What I want to go now. We had different producers produce. Most of my albums I have different producers that work on it. So we have like one producer produce 2 songs, a next producer produce 2 songs, you know, and get a different feel and a balance where people can, you know, enjoy and also, you know, connect with them producer with them love and thing like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the sound and all of that. So, you know, most of the albums are like that. So, Cruise Control now, me I try to remember all the albums that go there, but I would say most of my albums them are basically about uplifting people, educating people. Most of them have spiritual music on it, so I'm sure Cruise Control is just like that. You know, because I have a formula that I work with that works every time, you know?
Okay.
And I just kind of keep it that way, yeah.
Okay. Because you know what? You're going to have to tell us how the collab went with Bojo Banton. You're going to have to tell us how that all came about.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, well, Buju has been a favorite DJ of mine. Because when I go to school and thing, Buju them boss and I run the place and thing. And, you know, I always admire that guy's voice, you know?
Yeah.
And living in Kingston one day, I was just driving past his studio, and I saw him at the gate looking out, and I was playing the song because I already wrote The Place Too Bloody. I had the song already written and thing, you know,
Okay.
and we vibes it and thing, and I was driving past his studio off Red Hills Road, and I just said to my brother and say, yo, no Buju dad, we can't pass Buju. So we reverse and I say, yo, Gargamel, open the gate now. I have something over your ear, and then fly the gate, and we went in and I say, yo, I have something I want you hear. And I just play the song, and right there he was like, so I food a tune. I was with Fifth Element at the time, and I said, Fifth Element tune. And I said, no man, you know, so I want to look a youth from Portmore. This is his first project. Him just happened that him get him thing done and thing, you know. And I say, all right, come check out tomorrow. I say, all right, and see if I can work out that thing. Anyway, we present myself the next day with the track, with him space and everything on it, that in case him really I go bless me and thing, you know. And my daddy I say, oh, that Buju really I go give you a tune together. You know, Buju famous for do tune with berries and, you know, them top man there and thing, you know. As a younger youth, I said, Jano, I want that Buju I go give me a run, man. Anyway, you know, I prepare myself and put myself in a position, and him say, you know, him I got chop it and I leave, and I came back, and when I came back the studio was closed.
Okay.
I look through the glass, and when I look through the glass, I realize at the song up at the rhythm I play, and I never forget what the part of the song where him say, I must see through them of them 6 pounds. Let them a go along so light them the response. And my head swell big, so Jesus, I say, Lord God, I'm rich now.
Wow.
And it gave me goosebumps to know that, you know, a artist of that caliber, you know, doing a song with a younger singer. So I said, wow. It was a joy, man. And the moment we got it finished and everything, and we get it and run off with it, and I start playing it in my van now every day. I say, yo, I have the biggest song in Jamaica. I have the biggest song in Jamaica. I was the last person to voice and that rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah, I was coming from halfway through, and the producer said me, and pulled me over and said, yo, you go around my rhythm, I have Sizzler on it, I have Chuck Fender, I have Richie Spice, I have all kind of people on it. And I said, no, man, nah, go around, just send it to me, you know?
Yeah.
And then the producer himself didn't even know that collaboration was being done.
Wow.
So when I finish the song now, I call him and I say, yo, I don't know how you are going to repay me, but you have the biggest song for your rhythm. And I say, which song that? And I say, a song with me and Bojo. And I'm kissing teeth, and I say, oh, lie, I tell you. Because him knows that if him they try get that, it would work, you know?
Okay.
Because I don't even think that guy meet Bojo. Trust me. It was just a vibe. So would you just hear it and him just knows that this song is going to be a big song, because at the time, there was a lot of, people, we've been losing a lot of people in Jamaica in the industry and things. So that the place too bloody kind of fit, because I like to write songs that people can relate to right away. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And trust me, man, that song was just, me left and we go on tour for 2 months, and me leave it to play on Area FM and every station at Jamaica, and me come back, and when me turn on my radio, when me come back after 2 months, I hit a place same way. No lie.
That's good. I left the audio signal for that. Hey.
Hey, and let me tell you something. Yeah. Hey, they said that tune now, so many people try to get that dub plate, but that dub plate, they kind of expensive in the car. We'll just say, yo, you hear it? That tune that. So we have a lot of people trying to get that dub plate, but them dub plate there, that one is just kind of expensive, where a very few people have it, so kind of exclusive, you know?
For real.
But a big tune, man. Everywhere I go, I draw that tune there. And I think I did that song maybe like 3 times on stage with Buju. One in Miami, one in Jamaica, and I think 2 in Jamaica. I mean, I tell you, trust me, man, big tune. Up to today, them tune there, I play the same way, you know?
Yeah, man, that's why I had to talk about it.
Also.
Definitely.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's why I had to talk about it, because I know it's a big tune.
Yeah, man, big tune, you know?
For real. So, you've done so many different works with lots of different artists, different people. Is there a memorable moment for you, or was that the moment with Buju? Or is there a different one?
Well, yeah, I have different memorable moments. That was a special one. Yes.
Okay.
Working with some of the producers that I've always seen their labels all over the world. It's very special. Cause I always say, I want to go on, but I love to get on King Jammy's label, I love to get on John label, I love to get on Bobby Digital label. Cause them producer they season and they make them have catalog of hits. So when you can, as a younger entertainer, when you can get in on some of them rhythm there and some of them juggling the way, you hear Morgan Heritage and Buju them and Beres them and Sanchez them and Tony Curtis them. It's a great joy, you know?
For real. So,
it's like you pass the test in our sense then, you know?
For definite. So tell us about your record label.
Well, I have a label named Shan that I named after my daughter when she was born. Wow. And I did a couple of production under that, you know. I have Capleton, I have Lucy, and I have Richie Spice, I have a nice juggling of I need to find a juggling there now, because the thing changed now where everybody put it out on Instagram and thing. I didn't even remember that. Wow. So I'm going to look at that juggling there and send it to you too. Really nice one drop, firehouse, like the rhythm for me and thing, and well professionally done and thing, you know?
Definitely. So you're the next label, yeah?
Nice juggling.
You're the next big label.
Excuse me?
You're the next big label.
My big label, yeah, man. Yeah, the next big one. One off. Because you don't know a thing,
For real.
Labels rise every day, so
definitely.
You don't know. When Shan step out, it's a good quality music. But yeah, man, definitely.
Okay. You know what? I want to know about the foundation that you've set up, or did set up. A little something about it.
Okay, well, I'd never started a foundation.
Okay.
But I started an awareness. Yeah, I started an awareness for it's called Violence Against Women and Children.
Okay.
But I know that foundation is about collecting money and doing stuff for other people and stuff. I haven't really gone into depth when it comes to foundation, and I don't want to go into something that I don't understand. So what I want to do is do my research on what this foundation thing is about.
Okay.
And if it's something feasible that can help people or other young girls or whatever, maybe build a center or something, then, but not gonna collect no money for myself. I'm not into stuff like that. I don't want to do anything like that as far as my daughter is concerned or anything. So I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing, and and get it done, you know?
For real. You know what? I have to say big respect for that. I appreciate the cause.
Yeah.
And I think it's a big cause for all around the world as well, because it's happening more and more every day. So big respect for doing that.
Yeah, man, definitely, and it's on my list to maybe one day set up a nice center where, because I've been to we had a whole tour going through the island, you know, where we go to different schools and listen to the children. And let me tell you something, there are so many young girls and boys that are going through molestation, abuse. It just break my heart to see how much kids going through stuff and cannot talk.
True.
You know.
Yeah,
and I've learned, it kind of opened my eyes, and it kind of scary at one point. I was like, whoa, is this real? You know, and it's just you know, some of the things that the kids said to you, some of them can't talk because when them go home, them, you know, all kind of different things they might tell you and stuff, and it's just kind of
heartbreaking.
Open your eyes to see, right? You know, open your eyes to see the things that are going on. But it's definitely a project I started, and I'm going to jump back on it as soon as possible when we feel the right vibe. Because you know them things that you can't just do, so you have to have the right energy, you have the right everything to make it work, you know. But I did get a lot of support and calls from all over the world and stuff, and you know, and people want to send me money. I said, listen, I don't want any money from anyone. I want to do this and do it the right way and get it done and make it where it can help other people in the right way. You know what I mean?
For real, respect, man. I like that idea for sure.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah, so
tell the listeners out there any new projects you've got coming up and what you've been working on.
Well, I have so much project. Well, I have a album that I did for King Jammies that what me for do for how much years and years, but nothing happened before the time. So during the pandemic, him sent me a whole bunch of old original rhythms. You know, so Jammies them have some of the real authentic. I was a carpenter, rhythm and then rhythm. When I get them the rhythm, them I turn fool, you know. So him send me some whole heap of the original dancehall foundation rhythm them, and we did an album.
Okay.
We sit down and put a nice album together, and that's one of the project I did. I also have a album that's coming out. It's supposed to come out this August, but you know, through the whole pandemic, it kind of set back, and that's on Tads. You ever heard of Tads International Records?
Yes, I have. Okay.
Right, they're right. I have a album with them, that is finished and completed. I have another album. You ever heard of Peckins in the UK?
Yes, I have heard of
Treasure
that.
Isle. I think he's affiliated with Treasure Isles.
Yes. Okay. I see a lot of his stuff on Instagram.
Right. I also have an album that I did for him. So I have 3 albums.
Wow.
Ready, and I also have an album with Bobby Digital. But you know, Bobby Digital passed. I don't know how that I go, but I mean, you know, but. You don't know, man. We have a whole lot of work.
You've been busy, man.
It's a workaholic, you know.
You've been
as soon as I get the inspiration, we write and, you know, address different topics and educate people where we can. And you don't know the things set up, you know. But we have some singles that are doing very good. Okay. I have a song that's called "Oh Lord."
Yeah. Okay.
And we have a video for that. That song is doing excellent. I have another one on the "Walk Away from Love" with Bitty McLean. I have a song on that rhythm that's doing really, really good. So, you know, them songs they are shot right now and the thing up and nice and looking good, you know?
For real. So,
yeah, man.
How can people get in touch with you? Say if they wanted to link up with you, how can they do that?
Well, my social networks is very easy. Once you go Anthony Cruz Reggae, you'll find me. Whether Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Anthony Cruz Reggae. Simple.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So we're coming to the last little bit of the.
And we have a whole lot of videos that we shot.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
That's on out there. We have a whole lot of new videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So we're coming to the last little bit of the interview, and is there any kind of final thoughts for the listeners out there before I ask you to sing a little something?
Well, you know, always without the fans, we're nothing. So I want to say, give thanks to all the people, all the support I've gotten through the music and um, through social media. Just the love and support right across the world. I want to thank all the fans, all the DJ who continue to play good music, like the item and you know the station, and will reach out to you and get the interviews done, and all of them good people, the people that must set it up to, and all of them things there, you know.
Yeah, for real, for
Yeah,
real.
man. So big up everybody because you know it's a whole link. You know, we can't do it by ourselves. We want to just big up everybody who make it possible and make it happen, and just continue to do the right stuff and do what the Almighty asks us to do, you know?
Definitely. Blessings for that. So would you be up for singing a little something for us?
I said I never made the money today, but I still give thanks. Yes. No food on my table for days, but I still give thanks. Yes. And even though I got laid off of my job, I still give thanks. 'Cause I've got life and life is my riches.
Yeah. You know what? It's been a pleasure and an honor.
You see that song now, that song back, we just drop it and it's creating a buzz, you know, and the pandemic kind of really inspired me to write that song because there are so many people losing their jobs and, you know, so many people, I go through all kind of different stuff, but guess what? You still have life,
Yeah.
and that's the greatest thing, you know, so that song, it's called Give Thanks, you can check it out too, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
I respect that for sure. I just want to say thank you to you. I know, you know, you're doing so many different projects. You're busy. So I really appreciate your time and talking to us, most definitely. And keep the link, yeah?
Yeah, man, definitely. Enough love and enough respect, yeah?
Every time. We'll speak again soon. Have a good rest of the day.
Man, enough love.
All right. Bless up. Bless. Yes, people, please do go and support Anthony Cruz. Okay, go and check out his music. Go and see what he's all about and what he's doing. Coming up in a few minutes after I played a few songs of Anthony Cruz, make sure you keep it locked in. We've got another great interview coming up with Mr. Easy. Okay, and of course, we've got some great tunes for you. This one now, we're going to play Mama Blessing again. Here we go.
Yes, this song is dedicated to my mom. Come on. I remember the days when things wasn't right. My mama held me tight, stayed up late all through the night to rock me gently to sleep. No one else could compete, making sure we had the best of life. She made a sacrifice, never hesitate to compromise. She wanted the best life for me. Yeah.
You're truly a blessing, Mama, you're special. Thanks for all you've done for me. Your love is the greatest, I gotta tell you this. Mama, I love you sincerely. You're truly a blessing, Mama, you're special. Thanks for all you've done for me. Your love is the greatest, I gotta tell you this. Mama, I love you sincerely.
You worked day and night for over 20 years. You sweat blood and tears, trying to make the stress disappear. No one else is so deep. Mama, you're always there. A mama like you should be a mama for everyone. Someone who wants. Hey girl, long time I don't see. Do you have a little time to spend it with me?